all bridges, but there's really no other way around this one. So we're crossing from New Hampshire into Maine on I-95. It's a little windy out, not too bad. Get over this one together. I have to say, this isn't the worst one I have to go, or the worst one I've been over. Not too bad, actually. I think the fact that the rafters or beams or whatever are not way up in the air helps, keeps you more enclosed going over it. So now we're in Maine. So another thing on shipping, since again, there's a nice little beetle going the other way with bubbles on it. So since it's unlocked, I mean, I've got stuff in here, but they specifically tell you not to leave electronics and things like that, which makes sense. So all my cockpit electronics are going with me. Once I drop it off in Halifax, I'm taking a short flight back down to Boston. So I'm going to take my backup camera, GPS, my dash cam. I'm going to take the thing off the dash, hide in somewhere. Take the ram mount brackets off here. Probably hide part with the thing, putting him in a little secret place. I've already taken my ham radio and CB radio out. I'm not sure those are going with me, because then I also have to carry all these over to London when I fly over. So I'll have a whole backpack full of electronics. But I got all my cooking utensils in here, and pots and pans, and all that stuff. So far the trip's going fine. It's only been about half an hour since the last update, so still on time to get up to Walmart about 11 o'clock tonight. Just cruising north on 95. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, another update. About 7:30 or so. Still on time for 11 o'clock in Walmart. So about 84 miles away from Bangor. Then I'm going to take Route 9 over to Calais. It's also known as the airline. Basically just on the map it's kind of a straight road, but it's not straight. But just due east over to the Canadian border. It's like a 2-lane road used by a lot of truckers. So it's not as relaxing as the interstate, which will be okay because it'll be nighttime, so it'll keep me awake. Watching my fuel gauge, down to about half a tank since I left. Probably almost 200 miles. I think 350 kilometers according to my odometer. So this is the first trip with the new cluster. So I think the fuel gauge is pretty accurate, but I'm going to fill up in Bangor before I get on the airline, just to make sure the gauge is good. Sun's setting behind me. A little bit cooler now, which is nice. And just pointing the bus north. So, hopefully I'll talk to you from my fuel stop near Bangor next. See you soon. Oh, wait, no, one more thing. Yeah, some of the things I've done to the bus the last couple of weeks to get it ready. Found some aluminum rims for the rear, so I've got all 6 aluminum rims on the bus, plus one for the spare. And I got 4 new rear tires and a new spare tire. I got the fronts of double coin, which are okay, but I decided to go with Bridgestones in the back, which were a bit more expensive, but they ride a lot better than what was on there. I had kind of knobby tires, thinking I'd be doing dirt roads and things, and didn't really do that. And they were wearing funny after 5 years. So the Bridgestones are just standard closed-shouldered drive tires. And it's amazing how quiet the bus is, or quieter the bus is with the new rear tires. The only thing I've noticed is it tends to catch the grooves on the highways a bit more, so you're driving down and it'll catch some ruts on the road and the tail end will start wiggling around. Kind of like driving on ice. No big deal. Again, it keeps me awake. But it is nice to have a quieter ride. So, about to go through another easy pass gate. Look, a motorcycle with flashers. Maybe I need to do that with my monkey. I don't have those on my monkey. I'll look into that. Okay, so hopefully we'll see you again in Bangor or somewhere near there. Over and out. Well, the sun's setting. I don't know if you can see through the trees over there. I'll spin the view around to get a shot of the sunset. Looks pretty nice. So, still doing fine. About 8:15. Just another long day teaching all day this morning and this afternoon. Got out of school about 2:30, left school about 3 o'clock, so makes for a long day. But again, it's kind of the last big run I'm going to make with the bus here in the U.S., at least for a while. When I get to Europe, I don't plan on doing long, whole-day trips with it, just kind of a couple hours here and there. Park for a couple days, drive it a couple hours, park some more. So these long 6 or 7 or 8 hour drives shouldn't be a common thing. Tomorrow will be a little bit easier because I'll get most of it done in the morning, unless I swing up to PEI, but that won't take too much. Won't add too much to the trip. So, looks like the sun just set here on my GPS. So, got about 40 miles to Bangor. Grab fuel there. Shoot across the inner line, which is about 90 miles there. So, still making good time. Looks like maybe a cop sitting here. Hopefully it's a cop. Not someone else parked going the wrong way. Yep. I'm only doing 62 or 61 in a 70 zone. Not a problem. Cruise control is nice on this. Especially up through Maine where there's not too many big hills. So just set it at 60 or 61 and just let it go. I should be getting close to 10 miles to the gallon at this speed. But I'll double check that when I fill up. check in with you later.